just got finished listening to interview press conference to Desmond Ritter, and it's just something about this kid, man. I can't put my finger on it, man. And I mean, it's all good vibes, but it's something about him. I mean, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but it's just something good about this kid, man. I just cannot. I can't put my finger on it, but it's something there, man. But nevertheless, let's get into the show. Welcome to the First and Frame Rate Show. I am VF Baller. Over here, we talk about Georgia Southern and Atlanta Falcons football, and this is episode 643 of the First and Frame Rate Show. And this episode, we're going to talk about the preseason game. I need to attend this game. I need to go to this game. I think I'm going to go to the game. It's on this upcoming Friday at 7:30. I really want to go see these guys in action, and I'm gonna give you my reasons why. So hopefully you guys tune in, and I hope you like this video. If you don't mind, go ahead and hit the like button and let people know what we're doing over here. Let the video get into the YouTube algorithms so more people can get their eyes on it. The more the merrier, and it will help not only with the channel, it'll help with dialogue throughout the channel's lifespan with you guys chiming in. If this is your first time here, welcome. I can be found on YouTube and Rumble. I'm also on Spotify, Stitcher, Apple, and Google Podcasts. I am in the works on moving to another podcast avenue outside of Stitcher, because Stitcher will be going down within the next 10 to 15 days. So hopefully that will work out. I'm in the works on that, so fingers crossed. Let me know. Once it gets out there, let me know if you guys are onto it. But I can't give you all the information yet. I can be found on Twitter at VFBaller, or it's called X now. And the website is firstandframerates.com. All right, let's just go ahead and get straight into this. Man, the preseason game last week, we won 19-3. The defense looked excellent. Logan Woodside looked good. The team, it just looked different. This was not necessarily the team from last year. Definitely wasn't the team when Matt Ryan was on the team. And I don't know if this team actually caters to Ritter, because we haven't seen him yet. But we will see him in this upcoming game that we're going to watch on Friday. They played the Cincinnati Bengals. It's going to be really interesting to see. Former Georgia Southern Eagle is going to be on the team for the Bengals. Oh goodness, I can't remember his name just that quick. It'll come to me in a second. But nevertheless, he played pretty good in his last game as well for the Cincinnati Bengals. So that's going to be interesting to see how much playing time he gets. But nevertheless, we're going to get into the team itself. Desmond Ritter is going to get his debut as QB1. I know it's preseason, but you're pretty much getting a taste of what he's going to be about and what he's going to do. Also, you're going to get a taste of what the actual first team in general. So you're going to see with Bijan Robinson, possibly Cordell Patterson, Tyler Algier. I'm not necessarily sure you'll see all three running backs. You may not. I will be surprised if you see Cordell Patterson. I know Drake London's probably going to end up playing, and Mac Hollis. I think the passing game is going to try to show itself in this game. Jesse Bates plays his former team. The defense, I don't have a problem with the defense. I think the defense is going to show up, especially the first team defense. It's going to be really interesting to see how well they play, because the second, third, fourth strings from last week look phenomenal. I mean, we got like 4 or 5 sacks, couple of, it was like 3 or 4 turnovers. I mean, this game could have been a lot more uglier than what it was, 19-3. I mean, if things could have went the way we really wanted it to, we could have put up almost 30, 35 points. It was just that bad of a game for the Dolphins. But nevertheless, first string's probably going to play maybe 2 or 3 series. It's going to be really interesting how long they keep them in. Because to be honest, I want to see them play maybe half a quarter, maybe 1 full quarter. But realistically, they'll probably play maybe, 2 or 3 series. And that may be a whole quarter, depending on, how well the game is flowing. Speaking of backups, I just remembered his name, Raymond Johnson III, former Georgia Southern defensive lineman, excellent player for us. playing for the Bengals now, looked pretty good in preseason. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to see him do good because I do want to see him make the team, just not against the Falcons, So he could be a problem, maybe later on in the game, after the starters are out, hopefully he'll make the team or whatever case may be, because it's good to see Eagles in the NFL. It's good to see him. So but also I want to see how well this running game is going to be. And the thing is, I want to see all this up close and personal. That's why I want to go to the game. So I want to see how, Bijan Robinson catch a pass out the backfield, because I know that's coming. Will he run between the tackles? That's another interesting thing to see, because he can do it. What about Tyler Algier? I mean, how can he, how does he adjust to the whole another running back in the backfield situation? What about the receivers? How well are those guys on, on point with the quarterback? What kind of chemistry? Like I said, I don't have much to say about the defense. I will be really surprised if the defense take a step back from last game. But it is one versus ones, so you just don't know. We were able to take down a high-powered offense in practice against the ones of the Dolphins, but we're talking about Joe Burrow. Is he going to play? Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase and AJ Terrell. Those guys have it out with each other since college. How does it play out with the offensive line of the Bengals? Their offensive line's always been fairly suspect. Going up against the front seven of the Falcons, how is that going to bode well for Joe Burrow or who is ever at quarterback? As far as Desmond Ridder, how long is he going to play? It's just so many different things and different factors that goes into it. I have to go to this game. I want to see this up close and personal. I've been to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I haven't been in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I've been to the Georgia Dome, plenty of times as far as being a Falcons fan and watching the games. But this will be my first time going to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium inside, watching the game. And I'm just so excited. I really want to see how these guys play. I mean, it's cool to watch it on TV, but I think this one is one that I want to go into in town and go see these guys play. I'm pretty sure, we've always haven't had the best track record of attendance, so I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be a big deal. Unfortunately, it won't be a big deal going to the game this go around. So we'll try to get some decent seats, probably get a little closer to the field. I know it's gonna, I've looked at some of the prices. They're not too bad. Try to go down there and wear some Falcons attire and try to run into some people, and hopefully we'll chop it up with a few people that I may or may not know, and just enjoy the experience, because the next game that I really want to go to, which I probably won't go to that game, is the game against the Panthers. I think that's the first game of the season. Yeah, that's 9-10. I may go to that game. I'm not really sure. But we'll talk about that sometime down the road. But I definitely want to go through this game this Friday. I think this is going to be a good one, whether all the it's preseason or not. It's just something that I want to experience and just have fun and hang out with a few people who are watching the game, talk about the game, and just enjoy the atmosphere, because I just haven't been to a professional football game in a long time, and it's time. I'm long overdue, and I think it's going to be good to see the first string guys get in there and make some things happen. I'm all for it, and it's just going to be good. It's going to be good. I don't have much else to say with the team and what I think, because it's still early. It's only Tuesday. The game is on Friday. Probably go more in depth tomorrow and on Thursday when it gets closer to the game, because we'll start to get a feel of what's going on. But one more thing I want to get out of here before I go. With Joe Burrow being the most sacked quarterback, he was ranked one of the most sacked quarterbacks in the league. I think even with the first or second string guys, we should do well against the offensive line. I think that's like really the only thing that I want to hang my hat on for certain. Everything else is kind of up in the air. Because this front seven, they're legit. They're legit. There's too many people saying that they're legit for them to backslide at this point. Too much footage and too much eyes been on this team since training camp, and all these other things have been going on with the team. It's very difficult for me to sit there and say, maybe, maybe not. You're going up against an offensive line that never really has been able to flourish despite having a really good quarterback in Joe Burrow. So I want to see how that plays out. Once again, I want to see the running game, and I just want to see the team collectively just execute. I mean, that's basically what it is. I want to see Desmond Ridder. He doesn't have to do everything. Just don't make mistakes. Let the offensive line create holes in space for the running backs and give him a little bit of time to throw the ball. So that's pretty much it, man. I am so excited about this upcoming season, man. It's just something about this season just feels a little bit different than others. A lot of people think this is the Falcons that are old. Some people don't believe in Desmond Ridder. I get it. Some people don't believe in his team in general, but some people are coming around as well. Some that were on the other side of the fence, they're starting to come around, and that's pretty cool to see. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going to attend the game? If so, let me know. We'll probably run into each other or something. So if you like this commentary, hit the like button, share this podcast, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know what you guys think. Are you going to the game? I'm going to be there. I'm going to see what this team is made of. I think I'm going to go. I'm probably like 95% chance I'm going at this point. I can be found on YouTube and Rumble, also on Spotify, Stitcher, Apple, Google Podcasts. Stitcher is going down within the next 2 weeks. So if you're on Stitcher, find somewhere else to listen to the podcast. I highly recommend the other podcast avenues. I am in the works of moving to another podcast avenue. Hopefully that will be working. That will work out. Fingers crossed, everybody. And that's pretty much it, man. I'm on Twitter /X at VFBaller, and also the website firstandfreerings.com. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, y'all. Y'all be blessed. Peace.